Hello and good morning and welcome back to all of you. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Networth Immigration Solutions. Welcome back to our live session, 11 a.m. in Canada right now. We are based in Ontario in Brampton, and welcome back to all our clients from all over the world. I know more of them are from Canada and India, but welcome back to this live session. We have a lot of updates to discuss, a lot of update in the last 1 week. No express entry draw. We will talk about what's going to happen in the future for the 2023 express entry draw, and we have an update for international students, a very good update for international students. So stay tuned. From 10th of August, the rule have changed from you if you are specifically from a country which is qualified under the SDS stream. The rule for you have changed, but this is a positive result, a positive rule which has been changed. So stay tuned for that, and I'm pretty sure you are now looking forward to an easy pathway to Canada after this new rule which kicked in just yesterday on 10th of August. We will be talking about that in detail. And then we do have also to talk to you about, yes, no express entry draw, what's happening in the future. We will be talking about it. And the update, another further update is coming from ESDC for an LMI application for employers. They are going to make process easy starting from fall 2023 going forward to January 2024. So what are those rules for the employer? If you're an employer listening to this live session, it is important for you to understand the rules for you are changing. It will be much easy for you now to hire a temporary foreign worker. The process is still to be announced, but there will be new things coming up. We will be talking about that in a lot of detail today. Then we have got Canada opened up yesterday for January 2022, sorry 2024. It was the second wave of admission. We successfully got a lot of applications submitted yesterday. If you're an international student looking to study in Canada for your onshore or offshore application, you can contact Networth Immigration, and we can definitely help you and assist you in even getting your admissions and study permit visa approved. So let us start off with the biggest update for international students, which just as I said, it's been the rule was announced a month or a couple of months ago, and now it has been implemented on 10th of August. The great news for you is if you are from a country which is qualified under SDS stream, which is Student Direct Stream. Now the rules have changed for you from for English requirement. Previously, only IELTS was the only test which was accepted under SDS. But starting from 10th of August, there are four more tests now being considered, basically for your SDS. Which are those tests? The CELPIP journal is now accepted for your SDS. Kale is accepted for your SDS stream. Pearson test of English is again also acceptable for your study permit application, and also your TOEFL IBT starting from yesterday, which was 10th of August. These all are now accepted as your English proficiency language requirement under SDS stream. SDS is the most popular stream through which, especially there are 8 to 10 countries from which qualify under the student direct stream. So now they all will be eligible to apply for the study visa, not just with the help of IELTS. You can use all these other tests to prove your English proficiency, and your visa will be given a priority as compared to the general stream, and the chances of your visa are higher. Even what does that mean for a student is, say example, previously if you were a PT student and you were applying, even with the score, so right now the new score which has been announced for PT is 60 overall is what you need in PT to be considered for SDS. But previously also the people with 60 were still applying for the visas. The reason the refusal rates were high for PTE, and the other thing was you were still supposed to show fundings under PTE. But now, as you PT is also qualified under SDS, so you just need to pay your 1 year fees. You just need to pay your 1 year GIC, and that's it. No funding, no document is now required. Even if you are a PTE student now, nothing is required from you as it was previously for IELTS. So that will be the update, which is, as I said, a very positive update for international students. The second most important update in the same information is if you have done academic IELTS. Just to let you know, academic IELTS, general IELTS, they both are acceptable under SDS, but the rule which has changed from 10th of August is starting from 10th of August, if you have done academic IELTS, you just need overall 6 band. Yes, you heard it right. You just need overall six band now. You don't need 16 each to qualify for IELTS academic and qualify for SDS. Now that is going to make number of application definitely is going to go high in Canada now because of this rule. Because the IELTS requirement has been relaxed, which is not the situation in any other developed country which international student wants to go. So now Canada will be the most easiest destination for you as an international student to qualify because of the low English level requirement of the IELTS. There were a lot of students who were scoring 6 overall, but they were not scoring 16 each. So this will be a golden opportunity for all those students who are looking forward for studying in Canada and they were not able to achieve six band in each. So this is the right opportunity for you to now apply under this SDS stream which give you a priority for a study permit, and your application is definitely considered uh, above the general category application. So the good news is yes, now four more tests are acceptable other than IELTS, and secondly, the IELTS, you don't require six band overall, 16 each. You just need six band overall if you are doing academic IELTS. But if you are doing general IELTS, then yes, you still need six band in each. You will still also qualify for FDS stream, but you will only need six band. You will need six band in each. In general IELTS, in academic, six band overall will be accepted for you to apply. A great news for international students. So if you're looking for January intake, best time to now apply. We have seats available for January intake. If you are looking to study in GTA campuses, we have got GTA campuses available for January intake, and we have also got a very good public institution in Montreal. If you are looking to go to Montreal, which is Leicester BPSS School Board, uh, which are now eligible, which is also accepting application under this new IELTS rule. So if you are somebody looking to come and study in Canada for January 2020 intake, contact our office either in India or Canada. We can help you. With the new rule, we can help you apply for your admissions and also for your visas. So contact our offices back home in India. And if you are onshore and looking for onshore admissions, no requirement has been changed for you. It remains the same. If you have done one complete year program, you don't need to have an IELTS when you apply for the second year program. If you have come to a private institution and want to move to a public institution, you can again contact us and we can help you with that too. So great news for international students. New rules kicked in yesterday. Best time to apply for your study permit for your January 2024 intake. Contact our office in India. We are based in Karnal, Haryana, and in Canada we are based in Brampton, which is our office is very close to Brampton Gateway Terminal. Centrally located, you can come approach us and we can definitely help you in admissions and also on your study permit application. So, and also, while we are having this update, I do request always to all my viewers, all my clients, kindly post your questions into the comment section. This is the right time, the best time for you to consult your doubts with an immigration consultant. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, have been practicing immigration for many, many years now with almost 98% to 99% success rate in all the category of application we are doing, which is a very high, very good success rate. Most of our clients definitely get the positive result. And yet, as I said, I'll say even as I said, most of them are 98 to 99% of the people are getting positive results through the application we do. If you are looking for that sort of result on your application, kindly contact Networth Immigration Solutions. Our office is based in Brampton and also another location is in Haryana in Karnal. So if you are an international student, if you are qualifying under this new rule, contact us and we will be happy to assist you with your admissions. Now going forward for the second update for the day today. Let's talk about Express Entry first before we go to the LMI update, which is very good update coming in starting from January 2024. It is going to help a lot of temporary foreign workers, but we'll come back to that later. But let's talk about Express Entry. No draw been held from last 1 week. Last week there was first draw held after the new immigration Mike Miller took over the charge. The draw was very surprising, not very surprising, but definitely a lot of international students, a lot of foreign workers, even people abroad who are outside Canada are worried and concerned because the score for CRS under last draw was 517, which is at the very high end. It's very, very hard to achieve 517 without having a job offer. We will be talking about LMI after this update, how the new rules in January 2024 can help you get to Canada, or how can they help an employer hiring a temporary foreign worker. The process will be easy starting from January 2024. But no update on the express entry this whole week. There was no draw held, no category specific draw, no express entry draw, no Canadian experience class draw. We all know from last 8 to 9 months, they are almost going to be a year now, there has been no Canadian experience class draw. International students are concerned, they are worried. How will they get their permanent residency approved? We are also concerned at the same time because there are hardly pathways left for international students. Most of them are now either moving to the other province where the PR is easy, where the processing of a PR application is easy. So that's what even we are suggesting. If you are somewhere in Ontario, BC, you're not able to qualify for permanent residency. I know it's going to be hard for you moving from one province to other and again getting settled down. But for your permanent residency, you have to do it. We have been to the other provinces like Atlantic, like Alberta region, where international students are happy. Even after getting their PR, they have decided to stay there because the cost of living is very, very cheap in those in those provinces. Obviously, it's much, much better as compared to Ontario. You can't even compare the houses pricing we have in Ontario to the other province or the other, like we all know about inflation right now, job scarcity, there's no jobs right now available. So it's best time for you to look forward to other provinces where you can move, where you can get settled down easily. As I said, it's going to be hard for you, but it is definitely recommended. If that's the option for you right now to apply for permanent residency, you should take it as an international student because we have not seen any draw since last 8 to 10 months under Canadian Experience class, which means international students are completely, totally ignored out of express entry stream. So the only options available for those students is the express entry draw. There is no other, basically there is no other stream other than that which can make you qualify. So we'll recommend you to kindly to kindly think seriously about it because you may not get another 18-month extension. I know international students are relaxed. They were sitting on the basis that yes, we have got this 18-month extension, so we still have time, and maybe another draw of 75 or something comes up in the near future, but that doesn't seem to be a possibility as of now. So my recommendation to all of you will be, if you are a foreign worker or international student, kindly start thinking about the options very, very seriously. It could be either moving to a province, or if you have an employer who is ready to support an LMI application for you, which gives you an extra 50 points, that could be another way of going forward for your permanent residency. Just kindly take this time very seriously. You may not get another 18-month extension, and you will have to decide about how you're going to get to your permanent residency in this 18 months itself. So highly recommended to all of you to definitely start thinking very, very seriously about your future in Canada, about your permanent residency in Canada. We can definitely assist you and help you in the best possible manner we can. We ask you to contact our office for that. If you're looking for any assistance, any help, we will be very, very happy to help you and assist you in your permanent residency application from here. But you have to be serious, you have to take up the step, then only you will be achieving that goal of getting to the permanent residency. Otherwise, if you are just looking for express entry, it doesn't seem to be very positive or optimistic for those international student foreign workers because scoring above 500 is very difficult. Or the other way of doing it, if you are qualified under the skilled trade, STEM, try to find a job under that stream. That is the draws which are happening. That will be the future of express entry going forward from here. As we have seen in the summers, there have been a lot of category specific draws where tech people, like STEM people, health people, trade people have been invited, French corp, people who know French have been invited along with English. So you have to think out of the box to get your permanency done. You have to get experience in any of those qualified lists which are in demand as far as you are getting those completed, those targeted, and if you are getting into any of those knock or falling into that knock, then options definitely are a lot of still you have a lot of options to apply for permanent residency. But first of all, you have to be serious, you have to be concerned about your future in Canada, and if you are, kindly contact us. We can definitely suggest you one way or the other which will help you get your permanent residency approved. If you are definitely looking for help, contact us and we will be happy to assist you. Booking an appointment is preferable. You can but still walk in. Our offices are available open from 10 to 6 in the evening on Monday to Friday, and on Saturday we are available 11 to 4. So we do open on weekend on Saturday. Sunday is off, but definitely you can contact us in those days and we can assist you getting your query answered. I have a couple of questions, so let me take up those questions. And again, I recommend all my clients, all my viewers. I can see a lot of viewers online who have joined us. Kindly contact us. Sorry, kindly put your question if you have any question, any doubt you have. Kindly post it into the comment section, and I'll be very, very happy to assist you in your dreams or whatever questions or concerns you have regarding Canadian immigration. So we have Richard Glow asked, can I contact your on WhatsApp? Yes, Richard, we have a WhatsApp number. If you want, you can note it down, 647-891-0647. You can contact us on that number through WhatsApp. Whatever query or concern you have, if you're looking for any answer to your question, you can contact us on our website or through this WhatsApp, 647-891-0484. Then Manish has joined us today. Good morning, Manish. I hope you're well. If you have any question, kindly go ahead and ask, and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Then we have Naveen Chaudhary asking, hi Vishal, sir, good morning. Good morning, Naveen. I would like to apply citizenship in December. Okay, since 4 years, I did not went outside Canada more than 100 days in a row. Do I need to apply PCC for any citizenship application? Yes. Okay, so basically, if you have not stayed outside your country for more than 183 days, if you haven't stayed, then you don't require the PCC for your citizenship application, Naveen. I hope that answers your question, Naveen. If you have any further question regarding your citizenship application, you can contact us and we can help you and assist you in answering your questions. Then Akash, one of our regular viewers, has a question. What is the way to obtain a work contract to convert a tourist visa into work? Okay. So basically, what is the way to contact a work contract? If you are a visitor in Canada, you can definitely apply for your PR. Not just the PR first, obviously you need to have an LMI for your work permit, and then you can going forward move to apply for your permanent residency. So if you are in Canada, you need to definitely, as a visitor, you have to find an employer who is ready to hire you, who has a position available for you according to your skill set or the needs they have. If you are the right match for them, they need to apply for an LMI application for you. Once the LMI application goes through, is approved, they can apply for a work permit, and then it could lead forward to even permanent residency. But yes, you can apply you can convert your tourist visa into the work permit, and also for study permit. A lot of visitors who come to Canada, they want to come here and study. Uh, in Canada, that is also possible as a visitor visa, but also as a work permit, you can definitely come to Canada from visitor to study and visitor to work permit is possible. If you have any further question, Akash, I'll definitely recommend you to ask. Let us know, and we will be happy to assist you in your regards. Now, we have Neha Khareja Manocha joined us today. Good morning, Neha. How are you? I hope you're doing good in your office and have a nice day and a nice weekend forward. Now we have the last update we have for today is not the last update. Another important update we have for today is your LMI application processing being now improved, or there are new additions coming from starting from even fall. The employer will get if you have a previous track record with the temporary foreign worker team, either you have applied for an LMI and 3 of your LMI in the last 5 years have been approved. There's a good news for all those employers. Starting from January 2024 till September 2024, for 9 months, you will be qualified to apply for your temporary foreign worker in much simpler way, and obviously your chances of getting LMI approval will be much higher if you have already got a positive LMI approvals for you. In the last 5 years, if you have 3 positive LMI, you will qualify under the stream. They have, the temporary foreign worker team have mentioned I just want to read, I just want to read some NOC knock for the employer which are eligible under this new stream. Just give me a second. Let me open up that link which will explain more about recognize. Give me a problem. Okay, so yes, So there are few NOC knock which will be eligible under this stream, and if you are as an employer, if you have already got LMI approval, as I said, in the last 5 years, 3 LMI approval in the stream, then you will be qualified under this. Under phase 1, which is starting from September 2023, this is important information for all the employers who want to hire a temporary foreign worker. Under certain NOC now, which comes under basically primary agriculture occupations, the knock is knock code to livestock laborers, harvesting laborers, specialized livestock workers, nursery and greenhouse labor. Under phase 1, which is starting in September, you can qualify for this NOC knock. If you have been previously hiring successfully under this knock, then the chances are under the new option starting from next month, your application process will become much simpler. You may not be even interviewed. The document request may be less for you, and the application form maybe also become simpler for you. But stay tuned for further update. But for fall 2023, this is coming up. Starting from January 24 in the phase 2, there are a lot of NOC knock I want to read through. Not just this one, there are other NOC knock which are related to if you're an engineer and if you're a company who have been hiring engineers, there are a lot of NOC knock under which you can qualify. Then we have nurses are part of it. So if you have been hiring nurses, so for you also the application, there are a lot of health, there are a lot of dietitian, physiotherapists. So if you are an employer and looking to hire these sort of people, starting from January, it will be much easier for you to hire people with this sort of background, medical or laboratory technicians, and then dental technologists, licensed practical nurses, pharmacy technician assistant and pharmacy assistant, home support worker, caregiver, and related occupation. That is very promising here. Home work support worker, and related occupation. You can definitely also qualify to apply for the home care worker. Then chefs, cooks, food service beverages, carpenters, cabinet makers. There are a lot of them are from January 2024. I think there are more than around 80 to 90 NOC knock under which, as an employer, it will be much easier for you to. It is a pilot project which will be running from January 2024 to September 2024. Under that tenure, your application process for an LMI application will become easy. If you want more information as an employer, contact back to us and we will be happy to assist you and guide you from here that how that application process will be simpler and what benefit you can get out of that. So we have a few more questions. Meanwhile, let me take that before we go to the end of the session. I have got one more or two more updates to give you before we wrap up the session, but let us take a couple of more questions we have. How do I get a tourist visa with sponsorship, please? Okay. So yes, there are a lot of people who think that if they get a good sponsorship from Canada, then they will 100% get their visa. So that's a myth. You don't ever think that you will get, there are any chances of 100% visa approval. Yes, you can, by presenting it well, by giving right documentation, you can definitely increase your chances of getting a visitor visa or any visa we are talking about. Say example, sponsorship. Yes, if you have a sponsor in Canada, that might help. That means that you have somebody reliable who is already a permanent resident or Canadian citizen who is ready to give a support that while you stay, that you will be here and you will be returning back. But that is not the only factor which will make you qualify for tourist visa. When the officer gives a decision, they look at your own personal profile of the person who is applying for a visitor visa. The major concern they have is, will the client go back to the home country? Although previously, in the very recent months, previously it was announced, the officer cannot deny a visa on the ground that you will not return back to the country, because it's very hard for them to determine. There could be people with very good background who may still they don't want to go, and so that rule was implemented. But other than that, your own profile, either it's academic, not academic, I'll say financial background, your social background, your business, everything, whatever you do, you need to prove that yes, you are a genuine visitor, and then you will return back to your country once you have done your application, or once you have met your purpose of coming to Canada as a visitor. So as far as you're able to demonstrate that, you have a very good chance of getting a visa. If you need any help for a visitor visa application, contact us and we will be happy to assist you in that regard. So thank you, Priya, for asking the question. Then we have Akash Rawat here. I'm just married with my wife who is a Canadian citizen. She wants to sponsor me. We don't know where to start. Your help and advice is much appreciated. Thank you. Akash, yes, the first advice I would like to give is kindly note this number, call that number immediately, and we will give you an immediate help. 647-939-0484. That is a special line we have for spousal PR application and for spousal sponsorship. So if you are looking at either you're Canadian citizen, you're permanent resident, you want to invite, you got married and you want to invite your spouse on a PR, we can definitely assist you and help you with. The first thing to you, as you said, to get started is to call this number 647-939-0484, and we will take care of the rest. And I'm definitely make sure once you've spoken to us, you will be convinced that we are the right consultant for you to help you under this application, and we will definitely make sure you get a positive result out of the application we do for your spouse. But contact at this number and we will be happy to assist you, Akash, after that. Then Gurpreet, hello, can I apply for ONP with 1 year study? Okay, it depends on what category. Basically, with ONP, it has to be at least 2 years. Depending on which ONP group you're talking about, there are a lot of options. Yes, there are options where which even with 1 year of study you can do it, and there are a couple of streams under which you at least need 2 year of study in Ontario. So it depends under which stream you're targeting, but yes, it is possible to apply with 1 year and 2 year both. Can someone who was a few student visa applied for tourist visa? Okay, Richard, how much can be used for proof of fund for family of 5? Okay. Richard, so what I understand is you already got you applied for a visitor visa which got refused, and now you want to try, you applied for student visa, applied for tourist visa. Okay. So you applied for a student visa which got refused, and now you want to apply for a tourist visa. You can definitely go ahead and do it. There is no law which stops you. There's no way it's written that if your one application is refused, you cannot apply for the second one. But yes, your reason of visiting to Canada need to be genuine. They need to be convinced that you are not just trying to seek into to enter the country, and not just trying to enter the country through one or the other reason. If officers obviously looking at your application determines that your previous application and this application just suggest that you are, the way it's been presented, it suggests that to the officer that you are just trying to enter Canada from one way or the other, then the chances are your other visa will not also be approved. But again, don't take that as a statement that it's going to happen. It will all depend on what sort of application you like when you submit your application, how you present your application. That will be the key here, and that will decide if the officer is ready to give you a visa or not going forward from there. And if you ask for a proof of fund for a family of 5, again, a proof of fund will play a very important role. You will need a very strong financial background. We need a strong financial background to prove to IRCC that you are socially and financially attached to your country, and what will make you go back to the country, that will be very, very important. Just to give you an idea, if your proof of fund, if you're talking, I'll talk to you about, say, let me say in Canadian dollars, if you talk about for the family of 5, you're looking at around $20,000 just for your visitor visa. At least you should have $20,000 for your 5-member family to come and travel to Canada and go back. And that will you should have the source of fund where you got those funds from. You cannot just deposit the fund one day and submit the application the other way. That is not going to help you out. So that will be my suggestion, Richard. If you have any further question, I already share you my WhatsApp number, which is 647-891-0647. If you have any concern or if you want our assistance in helping you to apply for your visa application, we can definitely help you in that too. So that is now bringing to the end of the session for today. We have already given you an update on the express entry, the changes for the student visas, which started yesterday, which was the English language requirement to all. So all the best to the international. If you need any assistance help, we can help you in that regard. If you're looking for January intake, I can definitely help you. We can definitely help you in that regard too. We also gave you an update for the employer, which was a very important update, starting with the pilot project coming up, which is going to help the employer hire a temporary foreign worker in a much simpler way as compared to what we are required to right now. So that is another positive thing which came up in the latest. The next entry draw, there was no draw, which was held in this week. The previous draw was 517, only 3,000 invitations were sent. much higher than what people are expecting these days. But unfortunately, that's what it is. The bottom line for you is, if you are looking for permanent residency, you have to definitely be very serious, especially if you're an international student, foreign worker. You have to make your decision right now. If you're somebody outside Canada, right now the only chance is either you score high above 500 under CRS, or if you are qualified in one or the other of the specific categories draw, there you still have a chances where people are being invited with low CRS score. So if you need any further assistance or further help, contact us. My name is Vishal Manocha. I'm the owner and director at Networth Immigration Solutions. Our office is based in Ontario in Canada. Richard, before I go, I'll definitely answer a question. But if you have any question or concern, definitely you can contact back to us and we will be happy to assist you. Now I'll wrap up this session with Richard's question to his answer to his last question, and then we will see you live next Friday. You have submitted 48,000 as approval fund, but they refused because of insufficient fund. Richard, I can understand 48,000 is a good amount you actually showed. Definitely, Richard, you can contact us on our WhatsApp number, which is 647-891-0647, and we can help you. I'll suggest you, in fact, just you contact us through that. Let us understand more about your application, what other documents you submitted other than that 48,000. And also, as I said, we also need to understand what was the source of that $48,000 you received. So as far as we have more information about your application, I think we'll be better able to advise you. Thank you, Richard, for asking your question and being the most active member of the day today. Thank you, everybody, for joining into this live session. We will be live back again next Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and in India it is 8:30 p.m. when we have our show. Thank you all for joining in. See you next Friday. Till then, have a great weekend and a next great week. See you all next Friday.